Hello everyone, welcome to Tech News Update of 8th June 2020. This is your host Sandeep Amar hosting Amarcast. So the first surprising news which is coming from US and Airbnb US has reported that between May 17th and June 3rd, they've actually beaten the booking numbers of last year, which is kind of shocking and surprising and amazing news for the travel and hospitality industry. And the other home rental sites have also kind of reported similar data. And Airbnb has also confirmed similar data in terms of growth in bookings in Germany, Portugal, South Korea, New Zealand, and other countries. And the CEO of Airbnb has said that people really want to, kind of get out of their houses. Although, it's a little shocking that the pandemic is still not over and probably people are really stuck. But whatever said and done, the data is out there and Airbnb has shown this comeback. We hope that soon other hotels and the other part of travel industry showcase this data. So, great data from perspective of travel industry. The next big news comes from a tech-focused venture fund, Arcam Ventures. It has received its first 324 crore funding. This fund is for the early stage startups, and the key backers of the fund include big names like Vijay Shekhar Sharma, Bini Bansal, Sidbi, and many other prominent India-based family offices. So, great in these times to have a fund close a very decent round, and another 375 crores are committed by the end of the financial year. So, great news for early stage startups as more funds kind of come into these kind of venture funds. The other news is coming from Mumbai, where Swiggy plans to kind of merge its premium food delivery services called Scootsi. So Scootsi also is a company which was started by my ex-boss Rishi Khyani, who exited out to Swiggy. And now Swiggy is going to integrate this premium operation into their Swiggy app itself. So this is a big news, and if you remember correctly, Swiggy was acquired for around 50 crores. Swiggy acquired Scootsi for around 50 crores. Next interesting news item, actually it is 2-3 days back this came, but this is very interesting. Now in most of the articles and many sites, we see the Instagram embeds of photos and videos. Now one of the photographers in New York has put a legal case against Newsweek and has won the case regarding his photo embed being used in Newsweek. Now this is a pretty complicated thing, since if the picture is embeddable, as in I don't know whether Instagram actually allows you to not make it embeddable, because YouTube does. So on YouTube you can make your video embeddable or not embeddable. So here Instagram has kind of given a very cloudy kind of reply that in case the license holder requires it to be licensed, other people, third parties cannot put the picture without permission. So this would affect the popularity of Instagram. This would also affect usage of Instagram pictures on various websites, especially celeb pictures and similar pictures. So I think Instagram is not very clear. I think they'll come out with some kind of rules very soon. But in many sites, you see, Instagram embeds being there. And if all of these embeds require a license and permission, this would become a very complicated thing. So let's see where it goes, but a very interesting development. The next development is from Hyderabad, where the Hyderabad cybercrime has dismissed a case against ATL Balaji regarding a web show XXX Uncensored 2. Now, it seems that there was a complaint against some scenes, and the scenes were already deleted by ATL Balaji. So, I think once the deletion happened and police saw the show again, they didn't find anything objectionable. They may have blurred some scenes. So, this is one of many things which are happening in the country right now, with very provocative kind of shows coming on multiple OTTs. Especially there is an OTT called Ullu TV, which has lot of these kind of shows. Then more recently, a very racy kind of show was there called Mastram on MX Player. And I think ATL Balaji has been having some of these shows on and off. I think they started with a show called Gandhi Baat, which had 2-3 seasons. So this is a bit of a question mark in terms of censorship. And I think sooner or later, some kind of censorship in the country will happen on the web series and web shows on OTTs. And maybe it should happen, maybe it should not happen. That's something which policymakers have to decide. But this has been an issue in contention for some time now. Next, we have some data coming from the lockdown period on e-commerce. Now, earlier we were just speculating and quoting some executives. Now, Infibeam, who owns one of the biggest payment gateways, CC Avenues, have reported that the volume fell by 30%. Although year on year they were up by 28%, but after March 24th, that is the lockdown period, the volume fell by 30%. So that is interesting data validated by a payment gateway. So it's quite clear how the volume kind of came down. And I think there's more data which has been reported worth looking at. It is a Medianama story. Do have a look at that. Finally, Instagram is going to allow Indian users to buy food via Swiggy and Zomato. Now, this is a service which was in US and Canada earlier, where small food operators are able to put a sticker, and the sticker kind of links to a food delivery service. And here also, to support small business in India, this service will be launched, and I think the link outs will be to Swiggy and Zomato. So I think this will be a great support for these restaurants, and at some level great support for Swiggy and Zomato as well, that from Instagram you like a dish, and Instagram is quite kind of very, very popular already. So from Instagram you can order a dish, and if you are a restaurant in India, this is a feature you must use so that you can increase your sales. And Instagram is your strong social channel. If it is not, you should make it a strong channel and work harder on Instagram and try to get more sales. So this is it for today, 8th June 2020. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you and take care.